Welcome back. Today we are looking at the Cisco Business 140AC Wi-Fi Access Point 802.11ac2 review. Does it fit your lifestyle? Managing a robust, scalable small to medium business network used to mean dealing with fragmented firmware updates, sudden dropouts during reboot cycles, and steep command line learning curves. Today, modern networking infrastructure requires a blend of enterprise-grade reliability and consumer-level ease of deployment, especially when maintaining firmware health and security patches. Check the video description for the updated price link. In this comprehensive review, we examine the Cisco Business 140AC Wi-Fi Access Point CBW 140ACB, an 802.11ac Wave 2 device designed for professional environments, focusing deeply on its ease of firmware and tech updates, integration capabilities within modern security frameworks, and overall network performance. Whether you are upgrading an existing office layout or building out a secure enclave integrated with modern security ecosystems, understanding how hardware handles background lifecycle management is critical. For those exploring auxiliary hardware and kitchen appliances for corporate break rooms or modern office setups, you might also find insights in our related product guide. For network administrators, small business owners, and IT consultants, firmware updates represent both a necessary security defense and an operational headache. Outdated firmware exposes organizations to zero-day exploits, yet updating multiple access points manually often causes network downtime, configuration drift, and configuration errors. The Cisco Business 140AC addresses these pain points head-on. As part of Cisco's streamlined business wireless portfolio, it bridges the gap between complex enterprise CLI gear and simple plug-and-play hardware. When evaluated through the lens of technology and firmware updates, the CBW 140AC B stands out because it eliminates the need for a dedicated physical hardware controller or complex licensing subscriptions. Instead, it utilizes a master AP architecture where firmware synchronization across multiple access points happens dynamically and seamlessly in the background. Before diving deep into the firmware and update mechanics, let's review the core technical specifications that make the Cisco Business 140AC a popular choice for offices, clinics, and retail spaces. Wi-Fi standard 802.11ac Wave 2 with 22 MU-MIMO, supporting high-density client connections. Ethernet connectivity 1x gigabit Ethernet port with power over Ethernet PoE, 802.3 AF support for clean, single-cable deployments. Mounting sleek ceiling mount design optimized for discrete placement in professional environments. Management interface intuitive mobile application Cisco Business Mobile and responsive web UI. Protection backed by Cisco limited lifetime hardware protection with replacement support. Ecosystem compatibility designed to interoperate cleanly with advanced threat protection, monitoring tools, and modern perimeter defenses like Cisco SecureX firewall system integrations. The standout characteristic of the Cisco Business 140 the primary focus of this review is how effortlessly it handles software lifecycles. In traditional networking setups, updating firmware requires downloading binary files from vendor portals, logging into individual nodes via SSH or web browsers, and praying that the checksums match and nothing breaks. Cisco has completely modernized this workflow for smaller deployments. Over-the-air OTA and cloud-assisted updates through the Cisco Business Mobile app or web dashboard. Administrators receive instant notifications when new security patches or feature releases become available. With a single tap, the update process initiates. The master access point downloads the image and intelligently pushes it out to all associated subordinate access points in the mesh network. Zero-touch cluster synchronization. If you are running a multi-AP deployment, you do not need to update each unit individually. You update the primary master access point, and it automatically orchestrates firmware synchronization across all secondary units. This ensures that every node on your network runs identical firmware versions, preventing compatibility bottlenecks and security vulnerabilities. Check the link in the description to get yours today.